This is Daniel Sheehan from Ringwalk TV. Delighted to be joined by Conor Mitchell at Thurrock ABC ahead of his debut on Wednesday night. Indigo at the O2. Workout today, training day. How'd it go for you?
Yeah, no, it's good. Just little sweat out, little media day. It's going well. Just can't wait to get in there now and fight.
And how are you feeling, ahead of your first professional fight? How do you balance that sort of excitement with, getting down to business and really getting in there and performing on Wednesday night?
Yeah, obviously it's different to the amateurs because obviously you don't have none of this media stuff. It's like in front of about probably 30 people. So it's a lot different, but I'm just taking it as it comes and I'm going to enjoy it all really.
For sure. And what has this final week of preparation looked like for you? How does it differ from sort of the amateur style and the amateur preparation that you've experienced over the last however many years?
Yeah, so obviously I had my last spar Wednesday. So I had my last spar then. It ain't much different to be honest, because obviously where I'm fighting a Wednesday this week, normally you fight on weekends. So we've just tapered it to that Wednesday, but yeah, not much difference really.
Of course, and I suppose not loads of people get to say they have their first fight at the O2. How does that feel like in prospect for you, being able to say my debut was at the O2 Arena in London?
Yeah, no, it's wicked. It's good, and being on there with loads of other good prospects. So yeah, it's wicked, and I can't wait to get going.
Of course, and being Kevin Mitchell's son, obviously a name to follow, but you're a man. How do you sort of balance that between, really wanting to not follow in your father's footsteps, but be your own man and really make your mark? How does that sort of go process in your own mind?
My dad done big things in the sport, so it's gonna be like always following my father's footsteps till I hit that point where they go past him. Do you know what I mean? But no, I just take it as it is, and it's just I've had it since an amateur. People always compare me to my dad, and the same as other fighters. Do you know what I mean? So no, I just take it as it comes, but it's all good.
Is there any sort of advice he's given you towards this? It's your debut, so it's your big day. Of course, he wants you to be calm in there and really take it in your stride. But is there anything he said to you to really get you prepared for this moment?
No, he just said take it all in and enjoy it all, because you only get one debut, so just got to enjoy it and take all the stuff in really.
For sure. And I'm hearing, I've had a few conversations. I hear there's a bit of a link up with Conor Benn. Is that right? What kind of role does he have? Does he give you some advice? What kind of relationship did you have with Conor Benn?
Yeah, so he's advising me. So how it happened really was when he had the first Chris Eubank fight, I texted him good luck and he didn't reply for about 3 weeks, and then he texted me saying, "Oh, well, I'm back next week, we'll go for a coffee." And in this time I was just won a senior ABA, so I was on and ahhing about turning pro, and I went and met him and I said to him, "I don't have to turn pro or not," and he was like, I told him about obviously they took 57 out of the Olympics and stuff. So he was like, "Well, what was your goal?" And I was like, "To win a senior ABA title and then turn pro." And he was like, "So why don't you do it? Like, I can guide you and help you. My team will help you." And from then he's just been behind me and helped me with loads of things really.
Fantastic. It's good to have somebody by your side who's had the experience they've had. What did you make of his performance the other week, obviously at Spurs against Chris Eubank Jr. in the second fight?
Yeah, I said on interviews before, because people interviewed me before the fight, I said it's going to be a different Conor, because I just thought he weren't so emotionally into it. Like the first one, you could see how like aggy and angry he was compared to the second one. He just chilled out, relaxed, and obviously I went and watched him spar a couple of times, and like in that camp, and mate, he looked much different. Like working on different things, weren't so aggressive all the time, just relaxed and chilled, and it showed in the performance, I thought.
100%. And going back to yourself slightly, what does the day-to-day look like for you, sort of preparing for your professional debut? You're at this stage in your life where this is a big moment for you. What's the day-to-day really as you're going into this new stage of your life?
What do you mean, like my training?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I've been sparring, doing my 2 long runs on a Monday and Friday too. Tuesday, Thursday, the sprint sessions, and then tech work with my coach Lewis. So yeah, it's just constant in the gym and working and learning.
100%. Well, it's a great gym to be at. We hear 10 national champions in 10 months. So, definitely under fantastic guidance. And obviously, you're making your debut for Matchroom Boxing under DAZN. What a banner, what a platform to make a statement on. How are you feeling about that prospect?
Yeah, no, I can't wait. I've always wanted to be on Matchroom since I started boxing. Obviously, my dad finished his career with them, and I think they're the best for me. So, yeah, I can't wait to show what I'm about. And, yeah.
Fantastic. And just final word from you, Conor. What can fans expect to see from you Wednesday night, Indigo at the O2?
Yeah, they're going to see a smart and slick performance, and I'm going to show everyone what I'm about. So, yeah, I'm ready to go.
Fantastic. Well, great to speak to you and wishing you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.